Hello everybody. I hope you are all well. It's a lovely... Oh no, it's not. It's a very wet, very rainy, kind of soggy day. And yeah, I'm going camping. As you probably guessed. Bit of a different one though. A few of you may remember a good friend of mine, Tom, from back in the day of the channel. We used to camp together a lot, and he got really into travelling and going abroad, and he's been to Vietnam a few times now, and he's going to be going there for 12 months, and he's going away in just over a week. So I thought, before I don't see him again for a whole year, we'll go camping one last time. So I'm going to be ground dwelling. I've got tarps and bivy bag and my sleeping mat. I'm going to get a nice fire going and eat and just have a good chat. So probably be a short video, but I'll show you some clips here and there. I've made a video from in this woodland before. We're going over into there somewhere. And I think Tom's already here, so I'm going to give him a shout and unpack my bike and get on with it. It's really fine rain. It's already pretty wet from driving here in all this, but Tom's definitely here. I rang him, he said there's a good bit of firewood. We just need to get in there and get collecting it. Hope the ground isn't too wet. Maybe find a bit that's on a slope or at the top of a banking, so it's a bit more drained. My feet are getting soaked walking through this field. Hi Tom.
Hello,
say hello to everybody, Tom.
hello YouTube.
Hi. Met up with Tom into the woods now. Gonna find a place that's a little sheltered and isn't grown up with loads of bracken. Tom's just brought out a nice big chunky first aid kit.
This is a 210 piece first aid kit. It was about £15 on Amazon.
That's a pretty good price, that.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. And as you can see, it's got just about everything you'd need for a non-life-threatening injuries, cuts, bruises, scrapes.
It's got a good lot of stuff in it, like,
yeah. Your triage bandages, you got plasters, you got set tweezers, some safety scissors, lots more plasters there.
Loads and loads and loads of plasters.
Alcohol wipes, antiseptic creams.
Nice.
So yeah.
That's a good amount of stuff. I like the case for it as well.
Yeah, it fits quite nicely, and in these packs we've got rucksacks me and Tim have. They fit quite nicely just in the top.
It doesn't take up too much space
No.
at all, does it? There we are, folks. I've got set up, and Tom as well. Tom's got his old, I think it's a 10th Wonder hammock, DD tarp, and I'm just tarping it. I've got my inflatable mat to put up later, but I'm going to wait for a bit. Just a 3 metre square tarp on the top, and then my 4x4 folded up on the ground to sort of keep me dry from underneath. It's a nice wood, but every time the wind blows we get a big load of drips coming down. It's not mega wet, excuse me, not mega wet apart from that. Not too bad. I'm gonna go and get some firewood gathered up. Looking for things like this here. It's nice dead standing. And I'm sure I'll find a good few when I've got all this woodland to go at. My legs are soaked. Well, underneath isn't. These random free waterproofs that I found are really quite good. We're getting a decent bit of wood on the go now. Tom's pile, and I've got a bit over there you can't see because of bracken. It's not particularly wet coming from the sky, but everything on the ground, all this bracken that we have to walk through, is soaking wet. The rain has stopped finally. Just out on a little wander around. Loads of mushrooms around.
Bonus points if anyone can ID them.
I don't know what they are. I'm not very good at mushroom identification.
Not for eating.
Those are the categories though, aren't they?
Yeah.
Edible and then death. There's loads of little tiny weird ones over here. Yeah, I like where we've set up as well. It's nowhere near as drafty as it is on this perimeter. So we're just down in the bottom portion of the wood. A little last bit of daylight. We're hunting dead standing trees. And we've got some little scrawny ones up towards the camp. And we've just come across this beast. I'm telling you, there's a lot of firewood on this. So I'm going to fell this, we're going to chop it up, and we're going to have a big fire. Whew, there we go. Took a while. So there's a good amount of firewood in this. We've already had all the branches that we can off it. Going to bring those back to camp and then come back and chop up the rest in a bit. Ooh. A really nice light coming through the trees. The video kind of doesn't do it justice, but it's really nice. It's so yellow. Coming to gather some more of this tree. Let's get chopping. Fire is on. I'm getting sick of being wet, so yeah, it's time for it. As you can see, my legs are still, yeah, what are my trousers actually like? Not bad, a little bit wet at the bottoms, but pretty good. Fire's going nicely now. We've all got our boots off, weird feet out, drying our socks and things. Still decent bits of wood everywhere around, so a bit over there. I'm eating a Boost, chocolate bars, for you Americans who might not know what a Boost is. Yeah, it's been a good time so far. Enjoyed wandering around, enjoyed having a chat with Tom, catching up. What a great night. Having a good time, just sitting having a chat. Kinda gonna miss Tom when he goes away to Vietnam for a whole blooming year. Alright, having a good time though. Enjoying the Olight as usual. Big thanks to Olight UK for sending me out this head torch. You know how it is. Yeah, having a great time. This fire's keeping us nice and warm and drying everything out. Just been drying my bivvy bag out because it got rained on. And boots and Tom's boots and yeah. I'm glad the rain has stopped. Tom's cooking up some stew. Which I've just tasted and it is very nice. There's a lot of owls off in the distance. We're slightly running out of firewood. It's kind of usually the way though, you always burn through more than you think you got.
Apart from that half tree we got down in the forest.
True, there's a lot of chopping involved in that though. Just doing a Carlisle 195, got the separated fire system going on, cooking on one side and keep us warm on the other. Which we need because it's getting pretty chilly. I'm thinking of inflating my camping mat soon, so I've got a nice bit of insulation to sit on. There's a good few owls there, Tom.
Tawnies.
Yeah.
Sound of it.
Well, folks, been a brilliant night. Just stoked the fire up, chopped a little bit of wood, nicked my hand. It's about 1 AM. Gonna go to sleep in my little shelter, nice and warm next to the fire. Tom's in his hammock. I'll see you in the morning. Morning, folks. It's a good morning today, nice and bright. Not too cold. Had a great sleep. Got woken up at 7:15 this morning by a squirrel shouting at us out of a tree. I watched it run all the way up the tree and was making some amount of noise. There we go. All tidied away. Just a bit, looks a bit rough. You wouldn't know we've had a fire or been camping or anything. My bag's all packed up. Tom's remembered to take his tree straps. It's been a really good time. I really like this woodland. I should be definitely coming back here. And I'll not wait a year until you come back from Vietnam.
You always saying Vietnam? Done Vietnam.
Well folks, that's us out of the woods. On my way back to my bike now. Tom's just waiting for his lift home, and that'll be that. You're away to Vietnam on Tuesday, did you say?
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Well man, it's been a good camp before you go away at least.
Yeah, it was nice to get out one last time.
Yeah, and catch up and things. I imagine our next catch up will be an interesting one with all the crack from Vietnam.
No doubt. I'll try and bring you something back.
Cool man. Folks, got the sun in my face. There. Hope you've enjoyed this video. I have. I've had a good time. Anyway, thanks for watching. Click somewhere in the middle of the screen to subscribe, and there'll be some videos somewhere on either side of me for you to watch. Ones that YouTube will suggest to you that should be good. So all the best to you, and see you next time.